Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Production Line, where I am a derp. Right, I'm recording this episode immediately after the previous episode, but I already know what the comments of last episode will be, because there's nothing like recording a YouTube video to forget things you already knew about how a game works. So yeah, I was sat here wondering why my cars were no more expensive than the previous cars I'd made. They were just ever so slightly more so, and it's because I forgot you just gotta go to here, and then the upgrades they're in the menu. Let me just research random. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I forgot. I even knew this before, and I forgot that there's some, like, you just buy it from here. You buy it all from here. Now I really hope this doesn't change the time of the assembly, because if it does, it's ruined everything, and this whole factory is pointless. So now we gotta go through the entire factory and upgrade all of the things to make awesome cars. And I don't know, like, when this stuff starts. I'm just gonna have to go through. I mean, while we're doing it, let's upgrade everything to have extra robots, because that was always the plan. Yeah, at the moment this takes exactly 5 seconds. If I buy this right now, it does actually show the difference. And I think these all stack. That's my assumption. And yeah, now it's down to 4 seconds. So we can make the entire assembly line just a little bit quicker, which is nice. It's just going to be really tedious to do. There should be a buy all upgrades button or something. I mean, that's one of the things, it's early access, so on and so forth. Everything is being worked on, and the developer is actually doing a really good job of listening to the community and making all sorts of nice upgrades to help things. So yeah, it does actually show these down here. I just could have sworn it didn't before on those, but whatever. And one of the worst parts about messing something up in YouTube video is that you know that by the next video, it's too late. The comments have already been written. There's nothing I can do. I worked out my own derpage, honest. Okay, let's... here we go. So we got to the first one. And you know, the thing about this is that every upgrade I'm gonna do is gonna make a new kind of car be made. And that's really annoying to me, because I'm gonna have to name 50 different cars. So I refuse, basically. And I'm just going to break that right there. And we're going to let the whole thing run through. And then upgrade everything and let it start running again. Because I'm not naming 50 different cars for every little upgrade we do to every little step of the production. So we've done the extra robots. We'll do the extra robots in here as well. Also, it really shouldn't close the window every time you press the button. Right, this is emptied out. Buy that. Buy that. And then we'll just carry on down for a minute, and then in a little bit we'll switch things back on. There we go, we've got a couple of extra things in this one. We've got reversing camera and powered tailgate. This one's just robots. And then this one is just robots and random jumping about windows. And this one is just robots. And this system's running down too quickly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to normal speed, and then we're going to put the belt back before we start to cause serious issues with car production. Here we go, so this is all running. Now we're on a timer, so I've got to keep moving. This is done, this is done, this is done. Next is this one. 1, 2, 3. Done that, done that. This one. 1, 2, 3. And then this one here. 1, 2, 3. I'm racing against the cars here, which is quite funny, actually. I guess I'm beating the cars. This is the weirdest car race ever. This is something you'd see on Top Gear. Gonna race the manufacturer of a car in another one of the same car. Well, let's research turbo drying, because we're about to get to that, actually. Probably should have done that sooner. Because now we're not going to be able to buy the upgrades all in one go. Oh, it's catching up. I'm going to have to stop it for the moment. Oh, this has got a lot of stuff. Okay. Lane departure warning system, central locking, car alarm, keyed entry. Is there any more? It looks like you can scroll, but you can't. Next up is this one here, the windows. Electric windows, of course. There we go. Then to this one. Extra robots, extra robots, extra robots. Causing some major issues for this at the moment. Let's reinstate... That's not the right one. Nope. Where am I? I meant to go here. How did I miss by that much? I was like, let's just get the button in the top corner, because that never means bad things. And then break it here. Oh, that was messed up before. Now it's probably messed up again. High pressure paint nozzles. And then these millions of stations. We can't get these. Oh, this is all just drying upgrades anyway. That'll all be the same. This one... Yeah, we'll upgrade the paint nozzles on these. But yeah, I'll just come through later once we've actually got all the paint upgrades and do the rest of it then. I imagine this is all the same. No special paint-based upgrades. Right, let's reconnect this. Just in time, actually. It looks like that's working right, but it wasn't before, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. So once it gets to all this stuff here, it gets to these two here. And this is literally just extra robot stuff. So we'll do all these. And then this one here. 1, 2, 3. Did we upgrade this bit here? Yeah, we got all this sorted. Just on that one. Next is this one. Extra robots, extra robots, extra robots. Splits into 2. No upgrades to any of this stuff apart from the usual. I guess it's because it's the engine things. There's like... Doesn't make that much sense to have extras added to the engine apart from making a bigger engine, I guess. Well, there are engine things you can add. But these are the really basic bits of engines. There's not really anything you can add. Like, I can give them super valves and ultra radiators. You can give them a spare wheel, though. And it's going to cost even more resources. You're going to have to give them, like, 5 wheels per car. Tire pressure sensors. And here as well. Gotta watch out for the cars catching up. It could happen any minute. This all comes around to here, just goes into this one. Hit the brakes, anti-lock brakes. Extra robots. Cruise control. Adaptive cruise control. Traffic aware cruise control. Where are the cars at the moment? Right back here, all is fine there. We are winning our race against cars. Then there's these two here. Extra robots, extra robots, extra robots. Power steering, wheel adjustment, and the same on this one. I hope it does make sense to buy all of the robot upgrades. It might not. It might be that stacking them is dumb, or it might be that they're not actually efficient and it's for when you need something to be quicker but you don't have the room to just build a second one of it. Like speed modules in Factorio. If you can build another of the assembler, then there is no reason to put speed modules in the current assembler. We are nearly there. We're on to the second half of accessories or whatever. Maybe not quite the second half. Onto seats, where there's heated seats and leather interior and powered seats and airbag for the driver. There wasn't before. That worries me. We were selling cars without airbags. Is that even allowed? I don't know. Oh, there's a scroll bar on this one. Oh, the driver and passenger airbags, that was all optional. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that is, actually something you can do. Might depend on the country. Then again, I know you have the option to turn the passenger airbag off, so that would suggest that... We're running out of time. That would suggest that, I'm concentrating on the button pressing. I can't let the cars beat me, not now. Not on the final stretch. Fit aircon. Climate control. Pollen filter. I think that might be everything, but we'll also do the robot upgrades. Honestly, the robot upgrades are making it more difficult for me. Oh no! There's so many! I think we got them all. And then there's nothing to be done in the quality check. Well, there isn't the export. We can put in computerized sales. Let's go do that down here as well. There. I think that is now everything upgraded, but after discovering scroll wheels at this stage of the production, I'm now concerned that I've missed things in other places, but I think we're now good, just in time for the cars to start selling. Awesome. So we're about to get a new car that has all of the things. And here it is. Yeah, so there we go. This is a proper, like, all the upgrades in the book. And this one is a, I think, better price. We'll have to, like, properly check and compare it to the original, the Car 3. So what's this one going to be called then? This is the Car 3XZ. What was it? I did 45R Sport Turbo Hyper Super Car. There we go. And that is our new design. And we couldn't really have 100 cars in the showroom. Oh lord, what have we done? Alright, so yeah, the price is better this time. It is significantly better. This is the one that we've increased by the least. I can't see the numbers to see what I'm putting it up to. It's half transparent, but if it's here, then I can't see for the word voice recognition. That'll do. We'll drop the price on this because apparently no one wants to buy them anymore because they're everywhere. No one wants to buy the car that everyone has. Even though that might mean that it's a really good car. Some people do. Okay, there we go. Everything just slightly below 40 is going to be my target here. But everything keeps changing, which doesn't help. There we go. And hopefully we'll sell some of the 87 Car 3XZ 45Rs that we have. Let's get back to triple speed, and we'll see if this number goes up or down. Okay, at the moment it's going up. Oh dear. Yeah, no one wants to buy cars anymore. We're literally just selling too many cars overall. We're selling more cars than the world will take. It's going to take a while for this to build up properly again. Is there some weirdness over here? Is this working now? What's the speed of this? 3 seconds. Why is this? Oh, it's this that's limiting things. The speed of this is 4 seconds 37. So it does seem a bit slow. How many different extra components are there to this? Let me see. Just electric windows, because I forgot to check as I was building this. It does add time. So it messes up everything. All of the numbers are wrong now. Everything is wrong. Who knows how often we're making cars? I guess it's every 4.37 seconds. Oh no! Oh yeah, there's 2 of these, so it's fine. Yeah, this is still okay because they're doubled up. So yeah, like the robots speed it up, but then the extra components slow it down, and they do not do it in equal amounts. So everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. Oh no, our perfect, beautiful balance no longer works. We're gonna need spreadsheets for this. This is one of those games, as you put everything in a spreadsheet, you work out the ratios, and then you know how to build your proper factory, and until then, it just doesn't work, because you can't... Like, unless you wanted to do all this maths in your head as you were going, working out all the different paint stuff. Speaking of, we need to upgrade all of these. Have we got the paint nozzles yet? No, we're working on it. It's the drying that we're waiting on. We sold all the cars. Wow. That was quick. We're approaching $6 million. I don't think we're ever going to struggle for money again. So yeah, it's a good nearly twice the price when it's the proper upgradey stuff. At this point, we should probably just remove this. We'd be more efficient. We'd make less money, I guess, because we wouldn't have this factory running and giving us the cars, but... I don't know. Yeah, this is all, it's gone really slow now. Yeah, some of this stuff is completely pointless, because we got rid of a whole chunk of production here. None of this is of any use anymore. These still are, to an extent. The resource issues are continuing. Yeah, it's really bad. I much prefer this. How are the importers running? Is everything okay with them? This one constantly has something being demanded, which suggests that there's a problem there. But this one doesn't. There we go. That should fix it, I think. Hopefully. Yep, now they're both doing okay. Fantastic. How are things over here? Oh, this one's gone very wrong. Same again. Even though we've got connections further up, having them right at the base will be more helpful overall, I think. More manufacturing stuff, I guess. This is still built up. Which is not right. I mean, this thing's, like, it's not running the whole time. Surely this should start running the whole time, and this should not be. This is dumb. There might be issues with, like, the throughput here and stuff. In fact, I think that's what it is, because on over here, we've got things splitting two ways, and that might make a difference. Maybe. Not sure. This is struggling, but yeah, like, this can't send anything over because the belt's already going to be completely full of the stuff that's already being produced by this. That's my guess. So I'm just going to do that, and that might allow us a little throughput boost. It seems to be intent on staying backed up with stuff, unfortunately. If that's what that even means. I'm assuming again because I don't know all the rules of this thing, but yeah, I think everything seems to be alright. Oh, we do have insufficient resources alarms popping up around here, actually. Yeah, that's no good. This right here, this is limiting it. Exhaust manufacturer. So what is this right here? This is fit the wheels. Goes every 4 seconds. Need 5 wheels each time, and they're not being resupplied quick enough. I mean, we're needing more than a wheel per second, so fair enough. I was looking at the wrong bit there. The wheels and tires different, of course. Except these wheels have tires on them. How does that work? I call shenanigans. Something's not right there. I guess one way of fixing it would be... It's going to be in the engine section, I believe. There we go. It took a second to make it work. Yep, we have the wheel manufacturer stuff ready. Oh, not now. I'm busy. Do the roof. How big's this? It's big. Oh. There we go. That's a terrible idea, really, but... I'm hoping that by having it just being made separately will mean that there's no issue anymore. You're no longer relying on the conveyors, which aren't doing a very good job. There we go. And now hopefully this will be... How long does it take? Yeah, 2 seconds. Oh, that's not quick enough, actually, yeah. 2 seconds to make a wheel, not fast enough. Need precisely twice as many. The ratios actually line up perfectly, which is nice. That's the developer being, like... okay, I realize I've done horrible things. I'll fix it this time. I'll make it so that when all the upgrades add up, the ratio's perfect, and you don't have to worry about that one thing. This should still help. It should take the pressure off the conveyors a little. But all these blue things, like, I've done the thing where I just, like, stop registering that they exist, but I've suddenly realized that it's just, like, raining upwards with all these little blue boxes. Every time anything is used or fitted, I think it just makes that happen. That's brilliant. Okay, there we go. I think we're making the best cars we can make, unless I've missed some upgrades somewhere. I forgot to upgrade these, but they're not a limiting factor anyway, so it's not really mattered. Yeah, we're at the end of the episode. I'm not even going to bother. I think we might finish here with this particular factory. I mean, we could keep going. We could double it up again. We could make it so that we're making a car every 2 seconds or something like that, but I'd rather have a fresh start. This is a nightmare. And also, we'll just end up running out of space. I mean, we are using less than half of it at the moment, but we'll get there, and yeah. What I'd rather do is just get on from now with a huge factory and be able to build it all properly. Make it so that I can manufacture all the components on site, do all that properly, and like make a factory that can actually do everything. Because at the moment, if we wanted to make this factory like do all the manufacture stuff, we would literally just have to tear this all up and just build it again in a completely different configuration. And that's... might as well give the huge factories a go, where there's a million square feet of room to work with, and we can end up expanding it to something much bigger. So I want to be able to like have a thing where I do like, okay, so this is where the chassis production is, and then body production is over here, and so on. So I could have done that if I started this way, but with a huge factory I'll have more space to work on that. So I think, unless everyone in the comments says that they want me to do a little bit more work in this one, next episode we will begin with a new huge factory. And we never actually got all the science done in the end. We're very close. But yeah, I guess we'll need even more science stuff next time, which will be bad. But yeah, with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.